Boop.
Beep.
Two boop.
Beep.
There boop.
Beep.
Four boop.
Beep.
Beep. I am uncertain as to which ending we're actually going with right now. Because what I was thinking of, I think might have been for the bad ending.
Maybe?
Like a normal ass bad ending is the CG that I was thinking of.
Oh.
Which means, oh my god, Soji, you have so many fucking CGs for bad endings.
Yeah.
You.
Me.
Yeah, you. On the screen right now with the fucking cat smirk.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think we're finishing? That's it.
I said,
Oh, that didn't come through.
eh.
Okay, let's go. I had to consider how much colder the north was. Despite the incoming summer, nights were still cool.
Sun's almost up. So why don't we take a rest over here for the day? Heh. Guess that didn't take as much time as I thought it would. Guess being a fury comes in handy sometimes.
We're only a short ways away from the village where I was born. The village of the Yukimura clan.
Tomorrow's the day we'll finally come face to face with both your dad and Kaoru. Any idea what you're gonna say to him?
Well,
I guess that's a no. I'm not sure what you're thinking so hard about.
Okita-san.
Chizuru-chan. Hmm? What? What?
Never mind. I wanted to ask him what he had planned to do once he encountered them as well. But first, I had to settle on an answer for Kaoru. Or else, I knew that my feelings wouldn't reach him.
Chizuru-chan, can you follow me for a sec?
Huh? Follow you where?
Oh, you'll see. Come here.
Hey! Where are you dragging me? Okita-san quickly grabbed a hold of my hand before leading me away through a forested path. What? Where could he have been taking me? He gave me no chance to object, and he continued his brisk pace.
Check it.
Eh? Oh my gosh. Okita-san brought us in an open clearing that had a dazzling view of the stars scattered across the night sky. A soft breeze gently caressed my cheeks.
The sky's all clear, so I figure a nice view would be just the thing you needed. I mean, sunny days are nice and all, but how about that view, eh?
It was all that Okita-san said and more. I marveled in awe at the countless stars flickering brilliantly. The tree leaves were rustling sleepily in the breeze, making for an atmosphere far removed from that of the daytime. It was a small bit of happiness, but I had to yawn. But that made it all the more touching right now. Thank you for this, Okita-san. This is what I needed.
Then we start off strong.
With a drink as well.
Num, num, num. You're very much welcome. Oh, that sounds cold. Oh, that sounds all cold, doesn't
Hokuto-san cackled to himself, and he looked me directly in the eye.
it? So, talk to me. What you gonna do?
I still haven't settled on a decision, but here we are. I took a deep breath to gather my thoughts.
I don't blame Carter for being so resentful.
Mitch!
Hi.
It's a Hakuoki.
Thank you, Mitch!
Yeah.
Drink and stretch.
Mm. I forgore. Can you save at any time?
Yes.
I forgore.
For gore! Thank you!
Literally just started, and why do we already need to save?
Nah, it was there for a reason.
He lost everything. His home, his family, and his entire clan for nothing. Now he wants to create a home no one will be able to take from him. I'm sure if I were Koda, I wouldn't be too far off.
Kaoru had attempted to manipulate me so many times, but now I knew the pain had resided deep within him was true.
That doesn't mean I've forgotten everything he's done, of course.
After all, Kaoru was the reason that both Okita-san and I were suffering the effects of the Ochimizu. The what? Mage?
If your don't mistakes become permanent. If your don't mistakes, what?
if you don't mistakes become permanent, I don't know where we're going. I don't know anymore. Today is not a day for English.
Clearly not.
Oh shit.
Dylan's having the Jump Festa 26 live stream. Yay! I do not think Konami's gonna give us an Anime 9 for Yu-Gi-Oh!
No.
If you don't save mistakes become permanent, I guess.
But Koda is still my brother.
I was unsure if a time would come where I could forgive him for all that he had done to us. But if I were to lose Okita-san, I was sure that I too would become as bitter as Kaoru, and live cursing and resenting the world in its entirety. Keeping this in mind, I couldn't quite bring myself to condemn Kaoru.
So, you want to join them?
I hesitated.
I've thought about it before.
We Furies were unable to live an ordinary life alongside humans. If we were destined to live in the shadows of mankind, perhaps being with Kaoru was for the best. Still, I had reservations.
Kaoru wants to create a safe world for himself at the expense of many others. That I just can't agree with. So if I could just convince him to give up on this dream to create this Oni-run kingdom.
That'd be awfully convenient, wouldn't you? Wouldn't it? You're talking about someone who's willing to exterminate an entire race of people to make a home for himself.
Yeah.
You really think he bothered listening to that kind of naive thinking?
Well,
Look, in this world, there are a lot of people who've been dealt a shitty hand and had to have dealt with it without any help from others. That's the kind of naive, optimistic lip service, or that kind of naive, optimistic lip service won't cut it.
I had no rebuttal. His emotions had festered for so long in Kauder. His entire life was spent working towards exacting his revenge upon the humans to rebuild his clan. Turning his back on his revenge would mean also turning his back on his entire life up until now. Like Okita-san said, I was naive. Eventually, Okita-san turned back to face the stars.
I really wanted to give you what you wanted.
huh?
That's why I would have gone along with it if you insisted.
Soji would?
Because, to be honest, I don't think I'd be able to live without you. Oh!
Oh. So no matter how bad the choice is, he would go through with it. And to be fair, Chizuru is the only thing he has left, legitimately. I knew he was trying to comfort me. To Okita-san, it was Kondo-san for whom he had worked his entire life. And now that Kondo-san had been taken from him, I was sure Okita-san wouldn't care one bit if he died. The fact he was alive right now must mean...
I'm gonna make your wishes come true. As long as you really want them. So don't even think about joining Kalu. To live in a world built by annihilating humans. That's not what you want, is it?
Okita-san had a knack for articulating my inner thoughts far better than I ever could.
Or do you want to give up on everything and live hidden in the dark because you think you turned into a monster?
I was speechless. Okita-san paid no mind as he continued without waiting for me to answer.
That's not you. I don't see it. And even if it were, there's no way in hell I'd let it happen. You see, there are people in this world that are too important to let slip into the darkness.
Okita-san.
I didn't want to live the rest of my life as a fairy. I didn't want to kill any humans. All I wanted was a life of peace. Okita-san helped me remember that this was my dream all along. He saw right through me, sensing that I was beginning to lose hope because I had drunk the Ochimizu.
Soon as we can find out a way to cure the Yoshimizu, we'll be free from all this madness. You are you. You're not a monster.
Being free from this curse seemed like too much to ask for. When Sun-san was still with the Shinsengumi, he had spent years searching for a cure. In the end, he was unsuccessful. Okita-san knew this. But against all odds, he put his faith in this one last hope.
After all this, if you still plan on just walking away from everything,
Okita-san reached his hand to me kindly. He gazed at me, eyes full of affection, and I couldn't look away.
I'll kill you.
How reassuring of you, Soji.
If you're gonna give up on moving forwards, then I'll make sure you have nowhere else to go. I'll put an end to everything for you.
By this point, I wasn't sure just how many times Okita-san had threatened to kill me. But this must have been the first ever time that he had said it so kindly. My heart fluttered.
Okita-san.
So, if you don't want me to kill you, don't even think of giving up. I'm not strong enough to keep going without you. I'm not giving up, not till the end. So stay with me.
The cadence of his voice was almost nervous. He stared deep into my eyes as if unsure of my feelings. Looking at his expression, I wanted to make his wishes come true as well.
I won't give up.
My entire body was hot as if I were coming down with a fever. Tears began to stream from my face, but not from sadness. It was all because Okita-san felt that I was still worth saving, and that he wouldn't let me fall into darkness. Even if giving up would be so much easier, I had to face forward and keep going.
I want to stay with you, Okita-san. I want us to keep moving forward, together.
Couldn't hold back any longer. I threw myself into his arms.
Thank you. I just knew you'd say that.
Okita-san embraced me warmly in return. The sweet sensation of his breath tickled me as he whispered into my ear.
Let's be together, always. I'm never letting you go.
His hand sweetly grazed the side of my cheek. As if he were urging me forward, I slowly closed my eyes.
Yes!
Where is our button?
I think I know which one. And
You need to be practicing that button, sir. You know exactly why. Oh god. No. Really?
I got practicing.
He let out a quiet sigh and gently brushed his lips against mine. I could feel his fingers tremble nervously, as if he was holding something so incredibly fragile and precious it might shatter under his touch. It felt so unlike him, as he was always quick to lash out at biting remark. But his touch conveyed everything he couldn't put into words. He was being so good to me. I felt so full and whole, my tears threatened to fall. Our lips trembled against each other's. I was sure that the same thoughts running through me were running through Okita-san as well. That made me so happy. My love for him grew even stronger. I wanted to be by his side forever. Never apart, not for a single moment. I wanted to live alongside the man I loved. I was overwhelmed by all the emotions welling up within me. As our first kiss came to an end, he hesitantly stepped back from one another. It was silent, All I could hear were our shuffling footsteps and the night wind blowing through the trees. It made me a little uneasy, so I searched for words to break the tension, but as soon as I became conscious of his fingers interlocking with mine, my mind went blank.
As much as I hate to say this, we can't just stay like this forever. Guess we should probably get some sleep, but I don't think I could shut my eyes if I tried.
I know.
Okuda-san once again turned to gaze longingly at the glittering stars above, and I followed suit. Tomorrow, I would have to ruin the dream my blood brother and the man who raised me had worked so long towards. Could I really do it? Could I stop them?
Hey, Chizuru-chan?
As I heard Okuda-san call my name, I turned to look up at him. You were already looking up. Should be down. Maybe. I don't know.
Don't look so anxious. You already made up your mind, right?
Well, of course.
I don't know exactly what you're thinking, but fighting's never scared me. Neither has the thought of killing someone.
I nodded. I had seen Okita-san's prowess on the battlefield many times before now. His swordsmanship was always so clear, without a hint of doubt, to the point it was frightening to watch.
When Kondo-san was still alive, I didn't really need a special reason to kill someone. All I ever had to do was act as the Shinsengumi sword and kill whenever told. That's why I was proud to do whatever mission they gave me, dirty or job or not. But now that Kondo-san's gone, I only have one reason to fight.
And then Okita-san looked down towards me.
It's you, Chizuru-chan.
Okita-san.
I chose this life. And if there's not a single speck of doubt in my mind, I don't have any regrets, but till now, I never gave much thought to the idea of having a future.
As he muttered those words softly, I couldn't help but be taken aback.
Don't get me wrong, it's not like I wanted to die or anything. I just never saw myself as miserable or sad. There's my yawn. I just never gave any thought to what came after.
I finally felt like I understood what lay behind Okita-san's internal conflict. The upcoming battle would be entirely different from anything he'd ever experienced.
So the battle between us and my family is also a battle for our lives. We're fighting for a future together, right?
Okita-san silently nodded.
I never thought I'd have to, or even want to fight for my own future. All of a sudden, I'm faced with all these questions I've never asked myself before.
What do you mean?
Well, for starters, when we're done fighting, where would a nice place? Where would be a nice place to live?
Oh.
He was right. We no longer had a space we could call home. If he were to search for a place to live... Could Okita-san, as a former captain of the Shinsengumi, find a place where he could live in peace? No, because it's the fucking start of the Meiji era.
Ah, don't look at me like that. I didn't say that to make you feel bad.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Drink!
Drink we go. Okay, I hope this works. Hold on. Let's see if this does.
Huh?
Yay! It worked!
What worked?
Chat.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, neat.
Anyways.
By commission art, that's the thing you click on.
Hey, Chijita-chan?
Okita-san paused at first, and I sensed his mind working as he looked into my eyes. I waited for him to continue. But as we looked into each other's eyes, suddenly it felt as though time was suspended, and my heart pounded furiously. My cheeks became hot. Deep in his gaze, I caught a glimpse of a strange sort of heat.
Why are you looking away? Are you being cautious of me?
Soji.
Don't be so mean.
Mean? Haven't I always been like this? Aren't you used to it? Well, if you're gonna call me mean anyways. Can I kiss you again?
What?
Yeah.
His remark came from nowhere, and I froze. Soji, can I kiss you again?
Just fucking...
We just kissed.
So, because we kissed earlier, it means we can't kiss anymore?
Well...
I'm asking if you'll have me or not, that's all. So answer me. Which is it?
Did I really have to answer his question? Yes, because
Yes.
he's dense as a motherfucker. I'd always known Okita-san to be quite free with his sarcasm, but I said...
What do you think?
I don't know. We're trying the unrequited love ending. Does it say anything?
Yes, it does.
Which is?
Depends on the time and place.
Okay.
Like, the unrequited love ending was just I'll endure, and there was nothing after that. It just went to game over 1. So we're going towards the good ending right now.
Hold on, let me check. Yeah, you're kind of right, yeah. Well, that just means we're gonna have to do it over again. But at least we'll have the skip button.
Well, I think there's a time and place for everything.
Place? Then when would be good?
Well...
Okita-san came close to me as if it was perfectly natural, but all I could do was shrink back nervously. I hadn't the faintest clue of how to respond, whereas Okita-san wore his crooked smirk proudly. Butterfly.
Watching you squirm like that makes me want to play with you even more.
Cat! You were a cat!
Yeah.
Also, so I can't remember. So is she the one with the most kiss scenes?
I think so, yeah.
Might be. How this happens? I don't know. Okita-san reached his hand out to grab a hold of my wrist. His sudden movement caught me by surprise.
This is mine now. Shh, it's okay. Don't say anything.
His eyes were fervently locked with mine. I panicked, attempted to step back and free myself. Okita-san didn't let me go.
No.
Okita-san?
Hey, you might have been happier with a nicer maid who given you a little security. A peaceful future.
Huh?
Noticing that his tone was growing more subdued, I stopped moving. In his eyes, I no longer saw the sincerity from earlier, but instead a smoldering hate.
You see, Chizuru-chan, all I think all I'll ever be to you is a big headache. Even if someday you were to wise up and come to regret your decision to fall for me, I still wouldn't let you go.
Okita-san's playful demeanor had all but vanished. Instead, his eyes showed how he truly felt, both his resolve and his anxiety in their entirety.
I'll probably die. I probably won't be able to stay with you until the day you die. Even if I manage to give you something of a future, I don't know what might happen. Even so.
His voice quivering against my ear seemed to reveal how much he was trembling.
Even so, you're everything I want. As long as I live, I want to keep touching you like this. Even if that means hurting you, I can't help myself.
I could feel how strongly he meant it.
Okita-san.
Just as I was going to respond, his lips took the words out of my mouth. I didn't say anything. I don't say anything. I won't let you. What? Don't say anything.
Don't say anything. I won't let you.
The question is, who the fuck thought that thought? I can't tell.
I don't know, but I muted on Discord at the right opportunity. It's just like, what?
Or so his lips pressed against mine seemed to say. He moved with a passion altogether different from our first kiss. It was a little painful, a little suffocating, and yet so sweet. Okita-san was not afraid of fighting, of dying. Even if our adversaries were members of my own family, he could swing a sword without a second thought. But even so, he understood how doing so might hurt me deeply. And his kiss communicated to me all of the subtleties that words could not express. In this moment that felt like an eternity had taken hold of us, there was only one thing Okita-san wanted to know for certain. So the moment our lips separated, I answered him without hesitating.
You can do anything to me, Okita-san.
Jesus, that's a line, Chizuru. Jesus Christ.
Is that your final answer?
I'll let you, no matter when or how.
That's another line.
This feels like a very poor decision.
Even though our time together might be short.
Easy to say that now, but I bet when I'm gone, you'll sob like a baby.
Soji. Sojiro.
Might be true. But I know I won't have any regrets, no matter what happens from here.
Huh. That's some killer line.
Well, you always said you would kill me, right? Now we're even.
Huh. Wow, aren't you something?
Okita-san stroked my hair tenderly, as if full of regret. It was as if he was already cursing himself for having to leave me behind one day.
Let's get some sleep. We need all the rest we can get to prepare for tomorrow.
You're right. You're right.
Oh boy. Afterwards, we snuggling close to each other and took a moment's respite. Even if tomorrow's battle marked the end, there was no bright future ahead for us. But even so, Okita-san and I headed for the place of my birth, determined to support each other through and through. There's a word missing in this sentence, and I added it back in. No matter what hardships awaited us, as long as I had Okita-san by my side, I had nothing to fear. My unwavering resolve made me stronger. I need water. Ah. Oh.
Hmm.
Ow.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hey!
How is everyone?
I have donuts. That's how I am.
What is that? What is that supposed to mean?
I have donuts.
So that's what you've been eating this entire fucking time.
Maybe.
Ooh, Donatwa.
Oh, I've been good. We're about to end this route. The very next evening, we finally arrived at the village of my origin, the Yukimura village. Within it were the people who had been awaiting my return for quite some time.
Welcome home, Chizuru. It has been a long time, my child. I never would have imagined that our reunion would take place here, of all places.
Father.
A wave of nostalgia washed over me from seeing my father for the first time in 5 years. That's actually true. What the fuck?
Yeah.
However, I was no longer the clueless girl I used to be, and I could no longer rush to embrace him. I assume that your arrival means you've come with an answer, so what will you do? Are you going to join us?
Father told you everything, yes? The day has come for us to rule Japan once again. Together, we shall create a kingdom of Oni.
Father.
Something in Father's words rang eerily to me. It sounded as though he
Creepy
was...
smile.
Eh?
Yeah.
Sounded as though he was more excited by the prospect of usurping power rather than their initial proposition to rebuild the Yukimura clan.
Chizuru, you look pale. Please do not tell me that you've been refusing to drink blood.
What?
I'm sure you are aware, my child, but your body has already been transformed by the Ochimizu. You must consume blood, else your sanity will quickly slip away.
me as a child. However, underneath the sentimental urge, I detected a hint of madness. I wonder what could be holding her back. I mean, it would have been so easy for her just to kill Okita-san and drink his blood.
Right you are. Listen to your brother, my child. We can produce more Furies in no time at all.
I don't want to think about that.
This guy's a rotten bastard.
Yeah, no shit.
It's gonna get worse.
I'm like, ugh.
It's gonna be worse than Yamazaki's route.
Yeah.
Boy.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, Midge hasn't experienced Yamazaki's route.
Spoilers.
Hearing this, Okita-san gave me a bitter grin.
Ichida-chan, what you want to do?
Thank you, mate.
And I knew that was coming.
Sorry, wrong one. Which one was wrong? The stretch or the Pokemon theme?
I'm pretty sure it was the red, yeah, it was the Pokemon thing that was wrong.
Okay, now we can drink water. As Mage so paid for.
And he says save the game.
Fuck you, Okta. Why?
Ah.
Ah?
Ah. If it's for your sake, I'll give you however much blood you want.
I won't give up. I made a vow to you, remember?
We would undo.
True.
We would undo the curse of the Ochimizu together. And besides, losing Okita-san would break me faster than any serum possibly could.
You're right. You're not the type of woman to fall for such a stupid idea. Chizuru. Don't tell me.
Kaoru glared back at me with cold eyes, holding his tongue. If I were to guess, he was anticipating my answer even before I had said it aloud. I confidently faced him and father and stood tall.
I won't join the two of you.
Kaoru let out a deep sigh. Shizuru, you're willing to throw everything away. Your twin brother, your village, your father. And all over a man. How cruel. Okita-san is merely human. Not only will his disease kill him soon, but his sanity has already begun to shatter from the Uchimizu.
Kauda, don't you dare speak ill of Okita-san.
I couldn't stand to stay silent as Kaoru shamelessly slandered Okita-san in front of me. I hesitated slightly before saying this aloud in front of father and Kaoru, but
I'm in love with Okita-san. That does not mean that either of you mean nothing to me. But Okita-san has a special place in my heart.
if I were to commit to this relationship, then it meant I needed to separate myself from my family.
I want to spend my life with Okita-san. And I want an army of Furies or owning kingdom. And I don't want or need a home that comes at the expense of hurting others.
Are you saying we're in the wrong? My parents were murdered. My village was burned to the ground, and I have faced persecution at the hands of other Oni, all because I'm not a woman. And you're telling me that I shouldn't get revenge on all those who ruined my life? Should we live the rest of our lives as victims?
Koda.
If only Kauto had found someone who mattered to him like Okita-san mattered to me. This is all I could think of in that moment. But like all things, I suppose this was only a naive flight of fancy. Even so, I couldn't accept his wish. And I will never allow you to live your happy, ignorant life as if nothing happened here. Kauto couldn't accept ours. Even though the same blood flowed through our veins, Kauto and I shared no common goal or thread of life. I am going to do whatever it takes to accomplish my dream, even if it makes my darling sister cry.
I know, but that's why.
We're here to stop you by force if we have to. See, we've also got a dream we can't just give up on.
And so our ties were irrevocably severed. Hooray.
Yeah.
I was talking to myself. Fire exit! What the fuck? I found the fire exit.
Father, please wake up. What gives you the right to kill so needlessly just to create a world for Oni?
Even though our clan was destroyed by humans, we couldn't blame every last person residing in this country for it. Deep down, I knew Father understood this as well.
Father, you're a doctor. You spent your life helping others. Don't you remember how many patients you treated in Edo? All those times they thanked you?
Father couldn't resent every last human in this country. So long as he could learn to forgive, then he could continue to live in the company of humans.
I know that humans and Oni can still coexist peacefully. Just like how we used to live peacefully in Edo.
Jeez.
I saw Father's eyes waver. There was still goodness inside of him. Hell, you really are naive. Our clan was destroyed because we wanted to avoid war.
And what of it? If you keep this up, all you're doing is perpetuating the same cycle of violence. If we were to wipe all of the humans from this country using the Furies, any humans who survived would come to resent us. Koda, do you really want to create more orphans like us?
What am I supposed to do then? You think I should just forget everything I endured and just put up with everything? Sorry, but I'm not kind enough to do that. I've told you before. The strong don't win. The righteous aren't victorious. Only the ones who work to step on the good graces of others, manipulating anyone who crosses their path, can have the last laugh. Kauto took something out of his pocket. It was...
Or Ochimizu.
Ochimizu! Fuck this.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna take a drink.
I'll take a drink of normal ass water.
I'm almost out of this stuff, by the way.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, but I ordered more.
Oh, good! For all the other shit we're gonna do. There is no end to the Ochimizu. The Ochimizu stays. The moment I saw him pull out a glass vial, I felt something shudder from deep within my soul.
Coda!
Kauder merely grinned maliciously before opening the vial and drinking down its contents. I hate this part of Kauder. Of Okita's root. I just hate it. I hate the Ochimizu in this case. He clutched madly at his own throat. Suddenly his hair turned white, and from his scalp I watched thick wounds erupt.
Why? Why? Why would you drink Ochimizu?
Only something so potent as this can awaken the only powers inside me. You know, it wasn't that difficult to do. It was an experiment, my dear sister. Kauder willingly drank Ochimizu just to obtain more power. He ought to know the fate that awaited him. I know just how strong the sun is. But I can't afford to lose here. If I die here, then it will mean everything I have worked so hard to achieve would go to waste. Kado clasped his hand around his sword's hilt, drawing it in one swift movement. In return, Okita-san drew his own sword.
I get how you feel. Losing for you means your sister. Everyone who had bullied or abandoned you, and everyone who's ever stepped on you would be vindicated. Until I met Kondo-san, I lived a lot like you. Which is even more reason for me to make sure that she doesn't suffer. I'm going to live my life with her. That's why I can't lose. Nothing more.
Okita-san.
My heart fluttered at Okita-san's dedication. I felt the same way as him. Enough. I'm tired of dealing with you idiots. Kauder growled angrily, throwing himself at Okita-san. Each clash of their blades produced bright sparks. Becoming a fury must have increased his strength to an unfathomable degree. He swung with incredible speed and force over and over.
Yeah.
Okita-san, however, was able to dodge each of Kauder's advances. He put distance between them. Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Even if you kill me here, it's not like you'll be very far behind me. You heard I wanted to drink water? Okay. You know, using your fury power subs away at your lifespan, right? I mean, you've already got a short lifespan as it is. I wonder how long you've got left. Yet again, Kauder flailed his blade wantonly, but Okita-san evaded all his strikes. About 7.
About 7? What?
I think that's how many years Soji has to live.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. It was kind of just sent.
I know. So if I don't have much time left, there's no way I'm using it all up on you right now.
The battle had grown too fierce for anyone to interfere. The killing intent filling the air made it hard to breathe. This next strike. I don't want to waste any more time with a dead man walking.
Get the words right out of my mouth, brat. I feel like that goes so harder than Bring It On.
Yes.
Fuck it, I'm leaving it.
Both of them lunged at the same time. In the space of a flash, each combatant struck the other. Oh god.
It's Sanan!
Yay!
Hooray!
Oh guys, you guys are small. Oh god. I gotta move you guys up. There we go. Blood splashed from Okita-san's arm as he failed to avoid it completely. But he didn't falter and took his chance to counterattack. Thus cut Cowder in the side.
Gotcha, bitch! Oh.
Hello.
As we expected, this fight was life or death. I don't know what else this fight could have been, Chizuru.
It's flirting.
It's rather than waiting for their injuries to heal, the two threw themselves into the battle with blood-curdling vigor. Eventually, this match, as I see it, is over. Fuck. Damn it, Fate. Kyoto looked capable of fighting, if just a bit more. But Okita-san appeared to have exhausted every last bit of energy he had left, as he could barely stand. Farewell, Okita-san. The least I can do for you is to give you a quick, painless death.
Made you look.
Then Kyoto raised his bloody sword when...
Koda, don't!
I screamed at Kyoto.
There's no more need to fight. Do you plan on doing this forever? Neither Okita-san nor I want to kill you. All we want is to cease the senseless fighting and to find a cure for the Ochimizu.
Shut up! Do you want to die before Okita-san does? Kyoto shrieked and charged towards me. I needed to dodge. The question is Chizuru good at dodging? But his very enhanced speed was beyond comprehension, and I had no chance to escape.
Wait!
Okita-san ran after Kyoto, but by then, Kyoto was practically arm's length from me. Then, the moment I stilled myself for my own death, a body flung itself frantically in front of me.
Herfaja.
Ugh.
I actually like that. Let's keep that in.
A very familiar voice screamed right before me. Father, the man who had raised me since I was a young girl, was standing before me, run through with a bloody sword.
Father, you protected me.
He said nothing. All he offered in response was the same expression I'd seen and known my entire life. You bastard! How dare you get in my way! Kaudu angrily kicked his foot against Father's body to extract his sword. As Father's body slowly descended towards the ground, I reached my arms to keep him upright. And then...
I guess there are some people in this world who just can't be saved. By the way, I may have held a grudge or two in my time, but I've never met anyone that I've wanted to kill more than you.
The very next moment... Okita-san drove his blade directly into Kaudu's heart with ruthless conviction. With that, Kaudu's body collapsed to the cold ground. He didn't seem like he would ever be able to rise. Can't be saved. Whatever. I've never given a damn about salvation in my entire life. Kaudu gazed lifelessly into the distance, letting out a pained exhale. And then he quietly closed his eyes.
Kaudu.
I thought I'd been prepared for this. But watching my own flesh and blood die in front of me was harder than I ever thought it would be. Sorrow opened up a gaping hole in my heart. In the end, we could never understand each other. I truly did want to, though. Thinking of my brother whom I had lost forever, I could only grit my teeth to keep the tears at bay. Just then... Okita-san called out to me, and I turned around.
Chizu-chan. Chizu. Are you there, child?
Father called out to me, his skin as pale as ash.
Answer him. I'd never got a chance to visit an Edo brothel. Thank you for that.
Oh my
Very-
god. I was afraid that as soon as I opened my mouth, I would break down into uncontrollable sobs, but somehow I fought back the tide of tears and I answered him.
Yes, Father. I'm here.
Father's brow relaxed in relief.
Forgive me, child. You are so close. And yet I cannot see your face.
Without saying anything, I took hold of Father's hand. It was cold as ice. It must have lost a significant amount of blood by now. No amount of medical attention could save him.
Jesus. I have to tell you.
Father, don't talk. You'll only strain yourself.
No. I will not make it out of this anyway. More importantly, this land's pure water is capable of reducing the Uchimisa's effects.
What?
If you could harness its power, maybe it might be able to purify the Yoshimitsu.
With his very last bit of strength, he gave us the solution for which we had been searching all along.
Earthblade. Oh, okay. Was I able to protect you, my daughter? Just like a father should. In my final moment.
Father,
Blood may have been thicker than water, but there was a bond between us that was unbreakable all the same. When I was still a young girl, I had memories of my kind father, carrying me on his back as we sped down the mountain trail.
you'll always be my father, no matter what. Even if not by blood. This is a promise. You are the only father I will ever know.
Hearing my promise, Father smiled faintly, and he drew one last breath, seemingly at peace.
Tell your brother, you were always my favorite.
Damn, okay.
To be fair, it's true.
Yeah.
It is true. I'd brace myself for this.
You know what's thicker than blood? Honey. Yeah, speaking of whom, where is Honey?
I don't know. Honey is somewhere in a void. But even so, my grief was unbearable. Kaudu, my estranged twin brother, who died before either of us could get to know the other. Father, who always seemed to wish the best for me, even until his dying breath. I had mixed feelings about them both. But they had played a part in shaping who I was today. I would never forget them. Okita-san softly put his hand on my shoulder. He tenderly ran his fingers in my hair, then patted my head like he would a child's.
It's alright, Shishida-chan.
Okita-san.
In the next moment, Okita-san's arms were around me, embracing me so tight. He was embracing all of me, my sadness, weakness included.
Okita-san. Okita-san!
I was equal parts devastated at losing my family, and overjoyed that I still had him with me. It all mixed together in me, complicated and contradictory. Unable to bear it, I broke down into tears.
You did great today. You were so brave. When it comes to strength of the heart rather than the sword, you've got me beat by a long shot.
He sounded a little like he was comforting a child, but that was what I most needed to hear right now. He gave me what I needed without restraint, and for that I was filled with so much love for him that my tears flowed on and on. Hello, credits.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Which we can freely talk over because music.
Presented by Otomate.
Miki.
Of course, the first thing you notice is Miki. Then again, the first name I noticed was Mudokuma, so what the fuck am I talking about?
Drinking water is very important.
Yes.
Okay. I must go. My wife is home and we gotta go eat.
Okay.
Oh, yay!
Food. Yeah, I should probably do that whole eating thing before going.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
that's the thing you should do.
Yeah, maybe.
I would send you the deer chili I got if I could.
Ooh, passionate
The what?
kiss. That smug smile.
That defines him.
It does.
Okay. See y'all later.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.
Definitely gonna have to nip downstairs after stream to go get myself some deer chili.
How is deer chili?
Exactly
Oh,
what it sounds like.
It's chili, but instead of regular old ground beef, it's ground deer.
That's legal?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Like how we
I
answered
have
at the
never-
same fucking time.
I had
And it
to-
is fucking delicious.
I've never heard of anyone making ground deer before. That's okay.
Alright, final chapter.
Yeah, I haven't heard ground deer either, but like I know people eat deer meat, so like why wouldn't there be
It is.
ground deer?
It is so good. Anyways,
It's never. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it never really crossed my mind.
Ground deer.
It just sounds so wrong to say though. Ground
it does.
deer.
It does.
Going to Walmart and picking up
okay,
some ground
fine
deer.
then. How about deer burger? Does that sound better?
Oh no, deer patties, gross. That makes me think of something completely different.
Oh god. Oh god, I gotta adjust you guys again. Wow.
Yeah, because we had somebody leave.
I'll make it a little bit bigger. There you go. Yay, after story.
We're so
Uh-huh.
cute.
Yes, you guys are adorable. The sky was clear, and beside us was a stream of pure water. Not pure bliss, as I was about to say. As we lived hidden in a grassy patch of forest, our bodies began to change. We could finally sleep when the moon and stars were out, and wake in the morning with the sun. The bloodless stopped torturing us, and we were able to live in peace. We were still furious, but our new environment bestowed these blessings upon us. Of course, there were things that hadn't changed at all. We were still us. Okita-san hadn't recovered from his tuberculosis. The illness ate away at his body. But even so, I could still be with him like this. It's time for some cute. Which, by the way, the answer is iron. That is the answer for Fury. Iron.
Eat lots and lots of iron.
That's all it took.
It's such a beautiful day, isn't it?
I squinted as I turned my eyes towards the sunlight, and Soji let out a small chuckle. I can say Soji now.
Sure is. Being able to bask in the sunlight with you is all I need. I couldn't ask for more.
I feel the same.
Sunlight, which had previously served as a painful curse to Furies, no longer burned our skin. It only made us slightly sleepy. So it became a habit for us to fall asleep together, soaking in the tender rays of the sun. The heat from his body against mine and the warmth of the sun were so comforting. I couldn't stifle a yawn. Soji, of course, laughed at the sight.
You can't fall asleep. I'm not tired yet.
But I'm sleepy.
I don't care. Alright, fine. But if you fall asleep, I'll get bored. So just stay with me a little more.
Okay.
I rubbed my sleepy eyes.
Yeah. I love you, Chizuru.
Huh?
I love you so much. No one else could possibly compare.
Soji reached out to pull me into a gentle hug, murmuring this softly. The sudden words of affection tickling my ear made my cheeks grow hot.
That's not fair.
What's not fair? I'm just telling you how I feel.
His fondness for poking fun at me was something he'd likely never let go for as long as we were together.
The chuckle there right at the beginning of that, just he would have done that. It's like, that's not fair. Who's what's fair?
That's Soji, fucking wood.
What am I going to do with you?
I pouted a little at first, but couldn't keep a smile from spreading on my lips. This was likely because this peaceful moment made me so happy.
Well, how about you? You love me too, right?
His question was hushed, as if he were telling me a secret, and he gazed deeply into my eyes.
Well, yes.
I don't know why I was.
What? What? No, what did you say?
I said, I don't know why I was expecting her to say no, but
What? I don't want to hear yes. I want to hear you say it yourself.
Soji was grinning cheekily.
As I actually.
Mhm, I can hear it in your tone. Just you basically embody this man. Every time he told me his feelings, he expected a response.
As I should.
He wanted to know exactly how I felt.
Yeah.
Knowing this to be the case, I answered him just as he wanted, honestly.
I love you, Soji. More than anything.
He smiled happily.
Gotcha. Thanks, Chizuru.
He wrapped his long, slender fingers around mine. However, he was grasping more tightly than usual, leading me to wonder.
Soji?
Don't you ever forget. I want you to be happy. Always.
His sincere words reached to the depths of my heart.
I'll do whatever it takes so that you will never feel lonely again. So, please.
I moved closer to him, not wanting to feel even the slightest distance between us. He must be anxious. I was also terrified about what our future held.
I'm going to be just fine.
I gripped his hand in return.
You make me whole, Soji.
Thanks to him, I was able to make many memories with the man I loved.
You bring me a joy I never knew existed. I don't think I could feel lonely if I tried.
His eyes softened with a kind of sorrow, and a gentle smile appeared on his lips. After a moment, he wrapped his arms around me, pulling me in closer. as if uttering a vow.
Even if one day I have to leave you, my heart will always belong to you.
He gave me a peaceful smile. Then he slowly shut his eyes. His embrace loosened, if only slightly, and he let out a small sigh.
Soji?
At first,
Oh.
no answer. He must have been so fulfilled after relaying his feelings that he fell asleep. Or perhaps the sun's warmth had lured him into a nap, because you know Soji is a cat!
You just said you weren't tired.
Leave me alone.
I giggled to myself. What was I going to do with him?
Love me till the end of your days.
I put my lips right beside his ear.
I feel the same way about you too.
He must have been having a nice dream because the peaceful smile never left his face.
Even if one day I have to leave you.
I mouth his words slowly, letting them seep into my heart. Did I just skip? Yes, I did.
My heart will always belong to you. Forever.
May this warmth never fade. May he never leave my arms. I whispered these prayers to myself and slowly shut my eyes. I would tell him properly once he woke up. I would whisper my love to him over and over so that he would never have to feel afraid.
Good night, Soji.
So until then, sleep well, my love. Yay!
Bean!
Fiend. I hope you enjoyed the cute, because we're about to do sad.
Yeah.
I'll just play this.
Also, I just realized something.
I believe now we gotta go into record of service.
Yes, but also I was going to say, in Alter, if Chizuru is with Okita, you know who Haruka's with?
Who?
Sanan.
Oh,
Oh.
Of all the things.
Chapter 4. Romance low. Corruption low.
Guess what I get to press?
Skip!
The skip button.
yeah.
As my voice decides to crack. That means I need water.
You need water.
I need water.
You need water.
Skippy. Because I don't want to talk to myself again.
No.
As much as I love the brat.
Took the words right out of my mouth, brat. Yeah, that hits so much harder than what he would have said.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Skippy, 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 skippy. Give us our options.
I'll endure it.
And we know what this does, so we skippy.
Oh.
Ah,
Oh.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
I hate you. Oh, I hate you too.
Wow, okay. They actually are just vampires. Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
So,
vampire adjacent.
yeah, so, because I'm not all too I will just straight up, I'm just saying, I'm not all too familiar with Hakuoki, right? But, like, but my friend explained to me, like, what the Furies were, because we were just having a conversation, and they're like, yeah, they're basically vampires, and I was like, what? No, I was like, you're wrong. No, they actually
It's
are
like-
just vampires.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, they're just basically vampires. I beg your finest fucking pardon.
I didn't believe them. Oh, I thought they were just being funny, and it was like way different. But it's like, no, they actually are just vampires.
They are vampires.
I see.
Vampire adjacent, I should say, because the serum comes from fucking France, made from blood of actual vampires. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
I should have
vampire
known.
adjacent.
I should have known. This whole thing happened because of the French.
Fucking French.
Sacre bleu.
Sacre merde.
Anyway, let's have sad and have onions be cuts because this is actually one of the moments this game made me cry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This game somehow managed to get me to cry multiple times. Which is a trophy to it. Just then, my father's voice cut through the tension. Thank you, Faye, for the fuksho. I simply tried to stop it from coming to blows.
Okay. Why do you refuse to understand, Chizuru? You may be safe now because you have Okita to guard you. But what will you do once he dies?
I hesitated.
If humans were to discover that you are
Oni.
sorry,
Well,
I-
yeah.
if humans were to discover that you are Oni, who knows what horrors you might face at their hands? I am afraid you will suffer like you did all those years ago.
Father,
It pained me to watch my father, the man who raised me, assign such a fate to me. But still, I could only shake my head.
I can't.
We'll never see eye to eye. Our worlds are too different. I nodded. Powder was right. Give it up, Koda. They aren't going to join us. And if they're not our allies, then they're our enemies. Which means there's no reason to let them live.
Oh shit. What?
My father seemed hesitant to agree. I was sure that he was still clinging to the hope that his daughter would never become his enemy. Yeah, about that. He would always...
Well, you see that. Well, you see.
He would always be father to me, but why had he changed so drastically?
Father, I've made up my mind.
Chizuru.
His face warped in sadness. But there is still something we could could do to bring my sister around.
Kouda.
Father nervously furrowed his brows. With that, Kaudu drew his sword.
Oh. Yeah.
Magic sword. Okay, not magic sword. The magic sword is with Cosma. She might come around if we kill that awful man that's been poisoning her mind.
Coda!
Kauda pointed
Kauda.
the tip of his
Oh.
blade straight at Okita-san.
Jesus. What did this man tell you?
No, Father, it's not like that.
I do not relish the idea of killing the man you love right in front of your eyes. But
Father closed his eyes. In the next moment,
He got horny.
fucking damn it! Every fucking time he found his opportunity.
It's a little joke that a friend of mine and I have whenever we play Tieflings in D&D. We get horny.
Just the tiny little horn sticking out of his head is killing me.
Oh my god, they're adorable.
It just gave him it's just... I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the horns. I'm sorry.
All right, let's dust them.
I became paralyzed with fear at the terrifying display that was happening to Father. His eyes radiated gold, and from his forehead grew massive horns.
Father, that's...
That Kaudu not informed you. Although I am not a pure-blooded Oni, by drinking the water of life, I can become the Oni I was born to be.
Every time you say water of life, replace with Ochimizu.
Gotcha. All right.
This is what we have to do.
All right. All right. I understand. I understand. Okay. Do you want me to reread it?
It's fine.
Okay.
No. You drink the Ochimizu?
I have. With this serum, we will become the most. Sorry. We will. With this serum, we will become more powerful than either the Yase clan or the Kazama clan. We shall attain power over Onis unlike anything ever seen.
I couldn't stop shaking. My father was drunk with the power of the Fury. He had no regrets about conducting research that would corrupt humans into monsters. Instead, he was seduced by the potential for glory. My father, the kind-hearted man that I used to love, is no more. Okita-san placed his hand gently atop my shoulder. Soji?
It's okay. You don't have to worry about a thing. I promise I'll protect you. Have faith in me.
Okita-san.
Okita-san drew his sword, and then in the blink of an eye, his hair turned white.
Can I ask you something? You continued to research the Furies even after you went missing, right, Kodo? Did you happen to find a cure for the Ochimizu too, or?
Well,
As father began to answer, Kodo chimed
No, fuck you.
in. Even if we had an answer, do you really think we'd actually tell you?
Basically, yeah. No, fuck you.
don't interrupt me, you fucking brat.
If you really want to know, you'll have to pry that information from our cold dead bodies.
I get it. Let's get it started then. Chizuru-chan, get back.
Okita-san spoke curtly, and I distanced myself. Then suddenly, one of them, no, it must have been both of them, they lunged forwards, cracking the dirt beneath their feet. The blades crash with a metallic shriek that sparks lit the night. As if Okita-san wasn't occupied enough, my father gripped a handful of knives, throwing each one at Okita-san
Whoa.
after the other. I thought we were done with this in Harada's room, but apparently not.
Okay, alright. Peepaw's got hands, alright.
Yep. Okita-san instantly swiped them out of the way with the swing of his sword. You bastard!
Well, that's not very nice to say.
Shut up! Kaoru fought desperately to find an opening in Okita-san's defense, but Okita-san parried each of his strikes easily. Their swords hammered deafeningly. Deafeningly? Deafeningly. Okita-san sparked brightly despite fending off two Oni. On top of it, Kaoru, whose pedigree was similar to Kazuma as a pure-blooded Oni, failed to gain the upper hand on Okita-san. Because Kaoru trained for nothing. Kazuma trained.
Give it a rest, why don't you? Oh, sorry. At the end of the day, you raised her. I didn't plan on giving you much of a hard time. But you keep getting in the way, and it's really starting to get on my nerves.
Insolent human.
It seems like you've improved, Okita-san. I suppose it's a testament to how much you love my sister. As her brother, I thank you.
Sorry, but spare me. Your gratitude means nothing to me.
The air surrounding Okita-san and Kaoru suddenly became thick with tension. I couldn't have stepped in even if I wanted to. They continued to trade blows ferociously.
Yeah.
Their blades were now starting to meet flesh, each strike preceding a painful spurt of blood. As the scent of blood became stronger, so too did Okita-san's thirst, and his breathing became ragged. Could he continue fighting in these conditions? Would Okita-san triumph over both father and Kaoru? I had to keep telling myself to believe in him, but I couldn't stop my anxiety from creeping in.
You ready? It's time.
Those last words were meant for me. He was making making sure. He was about to kill my twin brother and the man who raised me. He was making sure I was ready to see them die. I gave a silent nod. Although I did not confirm aloud, I had a feeling that Okita-san would understand. The next strike would determine everything.
You worthless insect.
Another handful of knives came flying towards Okita-san. Kado took advantage of the timing of this distraction by leaping forward with his sword, but his charge was not aimed for Okita-san, it was aimed for me. Well, shit!
No.
The person whom I hate most isn't Okita-san. It took my sister from me. Suddenly, a white blade flashed in front of my eyes. It's you for betraying me! I had no time to dodge.
I don't know.
I heard Okita-san cry out desperately behind Kaoru. He deflected another knife and leaped towards me. However, Kaoru's sword was already upon me. Its white blade descended. Searing pain made my mind go blank. My own blood splattered onto Kaoru, dyeing him red, and I glimpsed his mad eyes through the haze. But by a stroke of luck, the wound wasn't fatal. Kaoru turned around and pointed the bloodstained tip back at Okita-san.
Okita-san!
Okita-san brought up his own sword, accepting the
Oh, no,
challenge.
you don't.
I saw both his and Kaoru's shadows cross one another. But the sound that hit my ears wasn't the shrill shriek of metal on metal, but the sound of flesh being torn asunder. It seemed like the wound was fatal. Kaoru collapsed to his knees. Looks like you won't be joining me in hell quite yet. But I guess it'll do for now. I hope I was able to give you a taste of what it feels like when the ones you love are helplessly ripped away from you. The pain, the anger. It's all your fault, Chizuru. You abandoned us. For this bastard. Kaoru's lips twisted in one last wide smile, before he went still and moved no more.
Okita-san! Okita-san!
I ran towards Okita-san, rushing to support him. Not even the pain in my wounded shoulder could stop me.
Okita-san! Please hang in there!
The distant light
This
of
is
the...
one of the. Yeah, this is one of the ones you were talking about, wasn't it?
This one cuts onions. The distant light of the moon reflected brilliantly on the scattered pools of blood.
Is your shoulder okay? It hurt, didn't it?
Even at a time like this, Okita-san showed more concern for me than for himself. Guilt made tears spring to my eyes.
Believe me, I'm fine. This pain is nothing. This kind of gash will heal itself right away.
Okita Okita-san was pale as snow, but he forced a smile.
You know you're strong, but you don't have to act so tough for me right now.
From his chest flowed a thick, steady stream of crimson blood. I had to assume if his heart were to stop beating, it would mean the end for the two of us.
Earlier,
Suddenly his lips moved.
you said earlier, did you, that you love me?
He reached his blood-stained fingers to my cheek.
You say it again.
I love you. Okita-san, I love you more than anyone in this entire world.
If Okita-san wished it were so, I would say to him 100 times over.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Because you said you wanted to spend the rest of your life on me. I found a reason to go on with you. Even after Koto-san left us.
Tears poured down my cheeks, blurring my vision so that I couldn't even see his face properly.
I would have given you if I could.
He tried to wipe my tears away with trembling fingers,
Stop your fucking crying right now.
but my tears just wouldn't stop. They flowed down and dripped onto his cheeks.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna leave you all alone.
Why?
My heart hurt far, far worse than my shoulder ever could. I couldn't take in what was happening right in front of my eyes. It all hurt far too much. I was going insane.
Why would you say such a thing?
Okita-san was slowly growing cold under my touch. The hand that had held mine so gently, the lips that had kissed me, all growing cold.
Scared.
The fingers that had been stroking my cheeks slowly drifted down as life left them.
I don't want to be apart from you.
He spoke so sincerely. It made me incredibly happy that he felt this way, but I didn't want to accept that any of this was happening.
Michi, I don't want to lose you.
I didn't want it to end like this.
Jesus, let me hear your voice.
No, Okita-san, you can't.
The son's eyes were losing focus. His lips shivered helplessly, struggling to form words.
Sorry. Cheeks in the chat.
These words were his last.
Okita-san?
I feverishly called his name, but he didn't answer. He would no longer say my name. He would no longer wipe away my tears. The eyes of the man I loved were dead and empty.
Okita-san, answer me. Please.
I called him desperately, but he he just refused to give me an answer. All I could do was hold his lifeless body in my arms.
Okita-san!
Okita-san had said that he wouldn't be able to stay with me forever. But I had never thought this day would come. Not so soon. I wish I never knew how painful a farewell could be.
And yes, of course, we fade to black.
Fuck this ending. Oh, fuck this ending.
Are you ready to feel things? No? Well, that's too damn bad.
Fuck. It's his eyes just being lifeless, just turning
I know.
lifeless.
While these credits roll, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I do have to get going.
Okay.
It's time to eat. So I will see you lovely people later.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
Goodbye.
Yes, this scene almost made me cry again. Hey, look, Carrot has. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no, at some point we had to do cheese and so that's the one that made me cry the first time. Oh god. What, Fade? What? I'm suffering. What do you mean you didn't, Okita? What the fuck do you mean? Oh my god, you've hit out of the floorboards. You hit out of the fucking floorboards.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi.
Oh, you had to leave.
Yes. What's beloved? Hi.
Okay.
I'm still suffering.
I know.
I almost fully cried again. You know, help.
I did that to a T. You can't blame me for
I know
that.
I can't blame you.
I'm
But
gonna
the thing
close
is,
out
the
that.
the thing is, I know I'm going to cry when we do cheese dinners. I'm going to cry a fucking again when we get to cheese dinners.
Okay.
What the fuck, Faye? What the fuck? Why would you do this?
Here's hoping to get my laugh, I think. But instead, we could just settle for this.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, what do?
I don't know. Unless we get Gray in here.
It's also been close to 2 hours, too, so.
That is true. Sorry, I'm still reeling.
Well, let's see. We have Game Grotto. They're doing VR Christmas carols.
What?
They're doing Christmas karaoke in VR chat.
Oh.
Daiko is playing Astroneer.
Russia.
And
It's playing Lethal.
She's got Lethal Company, yeah.
Well, hey, get the wheel since we have time. Let's do wheel.
Okay, fine. Come hither, Wheel.
Wheel! I guess that means I can stop streaming here. There we go.
Oh, yeah, I can go ahead.
What did you remember, Fade? The wheel is not for you, Fade. The wheel is to see who we're rating. So don't worry, the wheel is not that dangerous. It's not aimed at you directly.
At least for the moment.
Did you spin the wheel today?
I have been informed by my lawyer to not give out that information. Okay. I am actually gonna go ahead and do this myself.
Oh boy. Oh, okay, I see what you did. Spin! First one goes to... Game Grotto. Okay. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Uh-huh.
Actually, it's not out of 3. Okay.
It is elimination.
It's elimination to Zaoe Raid.
Oh no.
What?
Is it gonna? Okay, no, it isn't.
I thought the wheel was a wheel thing.
I thought it was gonna do the wheel thing.
It might still do. Well, it's gonna do the. Listen, if you say it's gonna do the wheel thing, it might do the wheel thing. So.
Yeah.
How many times did you put their names, sir?
They had there were 12 names on there, divided by 3, 4.
Jesus Christ! Why so many? You're making this so much more longer.
I don't think Game Grotto's gonna get it.
We'll see. The wheel can do wheel things. Like I said, the wheel can do wheel things. We're almost there, I swear, guys. Hang on just a little bit longer. Oh, okay. It might not be Game
Yep, Game Grotto.
Game Grotto's out.
Yep, they're...
So it's between Daiko and Russia.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be
All right,
close.
Daiko has one more on the wheel.
It's gonna be close.
Who wins?
Oh my god!
It's doing the real thing. It's 1-1. It's 1-1 left, everybody. It's 1-1 left. Who are we rating? Who are we rating?
It's gonna be Daiko.
Okay. Daiko's playing Astroneer. Oh dear God. Okay.
Oh my goodness, that was awesome. Alright, so tune in tomorrow evening when we're doing this again.
We gotta tell Gray because it's his shirt.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And we got a long way to go for that one because we're still at Kofu.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
So,
Anyway.
therefore, please drink water.
Have a good day or night.
Yeah, try not to die because you didn't drink water. Let's go rating, everybody!
Yes, sir!